And now we are looking at another question, which normally we had challenges when we come to it, but I think we will solve that now as we are doing this one. Okay, looking at this question, it just said straightforward. Still question 4. Question 5, as we said that these questions are usually in question 5. So it's still question 5, and they're saying if x is equals to 3 sine theta and y is equals to 3 cos theta, determine the value of x squared plus y squared. So what are you going to do? You're going to write, it is 5.1, so you're going to write x squared plus y squared is equals to. What did they say x is? They said it's 3 cos theta. Remember this is square, so you must square it. And they said y is x is 3 sine theta, not cos, so this is 3 sine theta. Okay, and we are adding 3 cos theta from the given information, and we square it. Now we need to work that out until we reach where they want us to be. So you simplify until you cannot do anything, only on the right hand side. So let's look at this. Remember that 3 squared is giving us 9, so this is going to be 9 sine squared theta, and the 3 cos theta will give us a 9 cos squared theta. If we take out the common factor of a 9, we will have 9 multiplied by sine squared theta plus cos squared theta. This is one of the identity that says sine squared theta plus cos squared theta is equals to 1. So that's always the case. So it means we're going to change this to make it 1. So this is 9 multiplied by 1, which will be 9. Meaning that x squared plus y squared is equals to 9. And they give you your 3 marks. Can you see how direct that is? It's not difficult, straightforward. Everyone can write it in this manner. Okay, let's go to 5.2. Angle multiplied by sine of negative x minus cos of 180 degrees minus x, and multiplied by sine of 90 degrees plus x. Folks, looking at this question, you can see the variety of many things. It is 6 marks. To start with, there's 540, meaning that the revolution has been completed, and then we go to the third quadrant, and then we go again to the first quadrant and to the second quadrant again, but after the revolution. So it's 360 plus. Now, what are you going to do here to split this thing to have 360 plus something to give you that particular 540? And bear in mind that you have to simplify to a single ratio. So let's do this. To get 540, I guess we can say 360 plus 180 will get 540. You can quickly check that as well, that when we say 360 plus 180, we'll get 540. Let's double check. Yes, we are getting it. So what are we going to do here? We are going to split in that way. So we have sine of 360 degrees plus 180, which gives us 540 minus x. So we didn't change anything. Actually, we are using this different bracket, so you can see that there's nothing that has changed. Now, your angle is 180 minus x in this case, so it's 380 plus. Do you understand? It is in the first quadrant. Now, the second one is a negative. Negative is in fourth quadrant. It means that sign is negative there. We have to take the negative out. So we are multiplying this with a negative sine x minus 180 degrees minus is on the second quadrant, where only sine is positive and cos is negative. So we're going to have it as a negative cos x. Now, we are coming to a co-ratio. Remember we said cos and sine, they are married. You see a wife sine, it means you have to introduce the cos, which is the husband. Now we have sine, it means there, its co-ratio is going to be what? Cos. So we're multiplying it with cos of x. But bear in mind that we are in which quadrant? A second quadrant. Our ratio sign is positive. Therefore, this is going to be positive as well. So we are in this same right. But mind you, if this was cos, it means this was supposed to be a negative sign. So that's how we look at it. So this is fine for now. We need to double reduce this one. 360 plus is on the first quadrant where everything is positive. So we're going to write it as 180 minus x multiplied by a negative sine x. Use a bracket so that you don't confuse your signs. Instead of using multiplication, you therefore start using a negative to change the statement. So this negative and the negative will multiply, and that will be automatically be positive. And there you'll have cos of x multiplied by cos of x. Now let's go back to this part. We still have 180 minus. 180 minus is on the second quadrant where sign is positive. So we're going to put our sine x multiplied by the sine x. Remember there's a negative, so we're going to put our negative there so that we can remember. And this plus cos x times cos x. If you look at it, this is sine x, we can make it sine squared x. This we can make it cos squared x. So let's do that. This is negative sine squared x plus cos squared x. If we rearrange this system, we take the cos to the first part, we'll have cos squared x minus sine squared x. See something like this, you can relate. This is in your formula sheet. If you run to it, you will find it being the double angle of cos. There's three of them. So there's cos squared alpha minus sine squared alpha in this one. So it means this is the same as cos 2x. That is your single ratio. And do you know how much this is? It's 6 marks. So it means you can get free 6 marks directed and very simple. That is the end of question 5.